What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making a keto recipe today. It's a really convenient and versatile recipe, super simple. It's actually going to be keto flatbread. This flatbread is loaded with omega-3s. Actually, per serving, it has 9,000 milligrams of omega-3s, loaded with fiber, and it's absolutely delicious. You can use it for many applications. So let me show you guys how to get this done. This is what we're using to make this flatbread. We have here a 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed, and this I buy at Sam's Club. Is actually not very expensive. I think this big bag, which is 3 pounds, I ended up paying like $10 or $11 for, and you can make a lot with this. I've had this for quite a while. And the great thing about flax seeds ground like this is that this is loaded with omega-3s. It's loaded with fiber. Is actually, I think, let me see, is 4 grams of fiber per 5 grams of carbs. So you have a ton of fiber. It's almost like 1 gram of net carbs per serving. Also, is the fats that are in it are like omega-3s and healthy fats. So really, really good source of healthy fats and a great source of fiber. Next up, we have 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Same thing. This stuff is pure fiber, actually. For every gram of carbs, you got 1 gram of fiber on this. So this is actually like 0 net carbs. And this has even more omega-3s. It's loaded with amino acids. I mean, all kinds of phytonutrients. All kinds of really, really good stuff in this. And it tastes really good. It has a really interesting consistency. When it gets wet, it becomes almost like gelatinous. And it makes whatever you're cooking with almost like a little bit moist. So it works great for this application, because you can actually use this for so many things and it'll have a nice little moisture in the recipe. It won't dry out. So we have here 5 total eggs, only 2 yolks because I used 3 of the other yolks for making some aioli. So we have 5 eggs, but only 2 yolks. So 5 egg whites and 2 egg yolks. I'm using garlic salt to flavor. And I am using almond milk just as a liquid, just to kind of help bind everything together. And I'm just going to do this to feel. I don't have an exact measurement. Once it looks like a pancake batter, then we are set to go. And that's pretty much all the ingredients. You can make this sweet, or you can make this savory. You can make it like a pancake also. If you were to add stevia and cinnamon, you could actually make it sweet and then just take out the garlic salt, and there would be a delicious snack that would be absolutely super nutritious and also keto friendly. And this will give us pretty much like 20 grams of fiber combined for this recipe. So pretty much your daily intake of fiber. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix all our ingredients. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our egg whites and yolks. I'm going to start beating these. I'm using an electric mixer. You could do this with a hand whisk. You don't need... Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my chia seeds and flaxseed and other ingredients. I forgot to mention that these chia seeds are ground also into a flour-like consistency, just like the flaxseed. I bought the chia seeds whole, and I just used a coffee grinder to grind it whenever I need them. You could buy them ground already, but the problem with that is that when you crack the chia seeds, all those fatty acids become dry and stale over time, so they don't store as well. If you keep them whole, it's almost like you're cracking them and breaking them up, and it's releasing all those fatty acids, and they're nice and fresh. So I prefer to grind my own, but like I said, you guys can buy chia flour also if that's easier for you. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some of our garlic salt, just a little bit, about maybe a teaspoon or so. And you guys can season this with whatever you like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of almond milk, just to help put everything together. So that's pretty much the consistency you want. You want like a pancake batter type of consistency. So now we're gonna go over to our pan and we're gonna make our first flatbread. Okay, so now we're gonna put a pan on medium with some coconut oil. And we're gonna make sure that that pan heats through before we put it on, because if not, it'll stick. I'm sorry, that's if you're using stainless steel. If you're using a regular non-stick pan, I guess that you don't have to worry about that. I just don't use them. So if you're using a stainless steel pan, make sure that you heat it up before you add the mixture. Okay, so now we got the pan on medium to medium high. I'm gonna go ahead and add the first one. And you can actually make quite a bit of these and then set them aside in a Tupperware and heat them whenever you want to eat them. You just put butter on them or coconut oil if you're doing keto, and it's the perfect snack because it'll really fill you up with all that fiber and healthy fats. And like I said, if you wanted to make them into pancakes, you could actually just throw in like some vanilla protein powder into that mix and make them sweet, you know, and you'd have a perfect pancake. It wouldn't even need any syrup because that chia seed has got like a jelly-like consistency that keeps everything moist, so it's not dried out like a pancake would be. So you can see it's got a nice golden color on it, and it's puffed up a little bit. This is perfect for making a sandwich. You put a piece of chicken between it, or a piece of fish or beef, whatever you like. Just grab 2 of these and you got almost two sandwich breads. All right, so there you have it. There is my keto flatbread. As I said, guys, this is actually really good if you're doing keto. This is a lifesaver. You can use this for so many different applications. I mean, just like this, how they taste amazing. And depending on how you seasoning to your own liking, they will taste, you know, to your own seasonings that you prefer. But making it this way, like I did today, the texture is incredible. It's just, like I said, it doesn't dry out. It tastes really, really good, and it will keep for a long time in the refrigerator. So give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and share our recipes with your friends and family so we can continue growing. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, so I'm ready to give one of these a try. I put a little bit of herb butter on top just to try it like this. The consistency of this, like chia seeds, gets me every time. It's like, it doesn't dry out. It's like, it's still moist. Like it's got that little bit of gelatin or something in there that helps give such a good texture when you use it like this. If you're lacking fiber, if you're not eating too many vegetables, put this in your diet. Try the chia seeds and the flax. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, you can flavor it however you want. Just a perfect go-to snack, meal, however you would like to do it, and it will keep really well in your refrigerator.